Liberty High School is digging deep into the caverns of creativity for their spring musical. This year, students will be performing the beloved musical Hadestown. We talked to various different people who are working in the production of the show. Director Missy Gerke explains how she plans on putting a Liberty spin on the very popular show.
Once the idea clicked to do caves and set it here, now it's just been so much fun. It was difficult until the idea clicked, and now we're having a blast trying to figure it out.
Everyone in the show is in a different stage of their high school career. Ensemble member Brant Kleppe explains what it was like to get to see the show firsthand at ThesCon.
It just made me more excited to perform it here, because while there were things that I did like, there were also things where I was like, I wouldn't have done that. And not that it was bad, it was great, but it just made me think more about how we're going to do things and how things are going to be different.
For Assistant Director Louis Stoyanov, this is his first time in a stage manager role. He explains what some of his work has been for the show and some of the work that goes into the hectic show nights.
I don't know fully what Hadestown set or props is going to look like yet, but I know we've had a lot of difficulty in the past with like props not being where they should be, set not being where, well, I guess set doesn't really move, but it's like set sometimes broke.
One crew that has work to do from day zero, however, is Set. Set co-crew head Avery Bowen speaks on some of the elements that Set already has planned leading into the show.
A lot of platforms. So there's going to be like a big one that goes all the way across the stage. It's like 22 feet long or something crazy. A lot of staircases and then a little balcony-ish area.
The show being set in a cave certainly makes for some interesting dynamics when it comes to all of the tech-related aspects. Lights crew head Connor Valeka explains the process of making the lights mimic a cavern-esque experience.
There's so much more that you can play with the lighting. I think we're playing with the idea of using some, not as much actual stage lighting and more like lanterns and some LED lights that we're going to string up. It's going to be, there's a lot more room for playing than something set like Trap or Charlotte's Web or something like that, where it's just like very straight stage lighting. There's someone here, we need to light them up.
Another interesting piece of the show is the sound effects. Sound crew head Rufus Gaininger elaborates on some of the sound effect work that will be utilized in the show.
But we also have a lot more effects and sort of things we're going to play around with the soundboard, like how we make echoes and voice reverberations, that sort of thing.
One of the main goals of anyone working on any show is to bring the characters to life with all the combined technical elements. One of the most crucial aspects of this goal is the costumes crew, which crew member Noelle Wise talks about.
A lot of times we try to put meanings behind characters, and then we try to make those costumes match the meanings. Like for 12th Night, I know there's a lot of what was it? I think it was with Viola, we definitely tried to put Viola and Sebastian, we definitely tried to make them look similar, but also keep differences between them.
Every aspect of the show, down to the props, impacts the characters in the show. AJ Carlson and props crew head details how their crew chooses props that work best with the characters in each given show.
Characters just kind of look like they're doing nothing if they don't have anything in their hands. If I pulled my phone out, you'd change the perspective on how you see me, because I'm not supposed to have my phone out right now when I'm being recorded. But if I had something different, if I was messing around with my ring or something, then it would probably be different for the character development or the character you see before you.
Publicity crew head Olivia Kane details the process of advertising for the show.
Well, since Hadestown is quite, it's new to being produced in high schools, so there's some restrictions on publicity and where you can put the name and how you can use it.
That's it for this episode. Be sure to join us for the next episode where we dig deeper into the world of Hadestown.